All right. Yeah. God bless America. I have to say, you lot keep everything entertaining. I don't think, never has anyone tried to kill a prime minister. I remember someone hit one with a sandwich or something once, but that's very like UK to US level difference. But yeah, someone's tried to shoot Trump again. I mean, at some point you gotta think, oh, fuck this shit. I mean, how many times like if how old is Trump? He's got to be in his what 70s. I'm sure in my 70s I could think of better things to be doing with my time than trying to run for a country that's literally tried. Has that ever happened before? Two assassination attempts before on a on a presidential candidate. Pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. But it can't be the establishment because the establishment don't miss. Do you know what I mean? Like say for example, who's someone they think the established like Martin Luther King. There was maybe there was actually more assassination attempts on him, but yeah, I don't know about that actually. There probably was more than one attempt on his life. But yeah, the second assassination attempt on Trump. Craziness. Craziness. But like I say, one thing about Americans is that they just make everything's entertaining. It's always good. I mean, not good news, but good news. Like, yeah, from America, it's always like something kind of basically Hollywood esque. I mean, right, but yeah, Trump. And also, the guy that done it, he was on the thumbnail. The guy that done it really reminds me of someone, and I can't think who. But the guy was like a pro-Ukraine guy. Well, what good would shoot? Surely you're better off trying to shoot Putin. Surely than someone who's not even president of America. Like, I don't see what shooting Trump is gonna do for Ukraine, really. Like, yeah, but let's go.
President Trump, they were on the fifth hole. They were about to go up to putt. They heard pop, 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 pop. The gun has been found. They identified it as an AK-47.
Hold on. Hold on. If you got an AK-47 and you go pop, pop, in an AK-47 and basically a machine gun. So why is it just like pop, 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 like semi-auto firing when it is an automatic? I don't know. We're not as well educated on guns over here, to be fair. But I'm sure an AK-47 is a machine gun. Why did he just go? Yeah. Now, could you imagine if he'd actually succeeded? How viral that clip would have went. I mean, talk about everyone wants to go viral nowadays and doing like doing stupid pranks or whatever. But that's one way to go incredibly viral. Film yourself shooting Donald Trump. Being shot at. Who does he look like? Who does he look like? It's really annoying me.
Now, in the bushes where this guy was is a AK-47 style rifle with a scope, two backpacks which were hung on the fence that had ceramic tile in them, and a GoPro, which he was going to take pictures of.
Within seconds, The Secret Service pounced on the president, covered him immediately, what is called a fast cart that I believe has steel reinforcement and protection, was able to whisk the president away. And then the Secret Service immediately sprung into action. They had eyes on where the shooting had occurred.
They're already calling him the president.
Fortunately, we were able to locate a witness that came to us and said, hey, I saw the guy running out of the bushes. He jumped into a black Nissan, and I took a picture of the vehicle and the tag. We were able to get a hit on that vehicle on I-95
Snitch.
as it was headed into Martin County. We got a hold of Martin County Sheriff's Office, alerted them, and they spotted the vehicle and pulled it over and detained the guy.
I have been briefed on reports of gunshot fired near former President Trump. I am glad he is safe. No, you're not. Violence has no place in America. I mean, pretty violent place.
At this level that he is at right now, he's not the sitting president. If he was, we would have had this entire golf course around it.
Yeah.
Well, because he's not, the security is limited to the areas that the Secret Service deems possible. So I would imagine that the next time he comes at a golf course, there'll probably be a little bit more people around the perimeter. But the Secret Service did exactly what they should have done. They provided exactly what the protection should have been, and their agent did a fantastic job.
Yeah, that is a good point, really, because people, but they have been getting shit for the first one. I've seen them, the Senate, Senate talking about it and grilling the Secret Service boss over the first one. I mean, they had to kind of be a bit quicker, but I mean, that is pretty sloppy. But then there is a good point there. He isn't president. So it's like, really, to me, I thought Secret Service was really meant for the president, right? But then I suppose if you're Trump, you was president. Yeah, it's kind of a murky area. Um, but I mean, how many times are they going to have him getting shot at before they think to do things like check the perimeter and that? I mean, it's pretty shoddy. You would think that, like, an organization like the American Secret Service would be a little bit better. But then also Trump is very lucky that both of his um yeah, both of the people that have attempted been incredibly bad shots. Mind you, he can't have hit his, I don't know what blood Trump had on him. But he did have blood on him in the first one. But surely with an AK-47, you just go like that and do a stream of, because don't the military get told that? So say if they're running and they see someone that you spray like a line of bullets in a diagonal thing or something like that. I saw, like, if, yeah, I don't know whether that's true or not. It could just been from a movie, but yeah, crazy. But the thing is, I think the first one, at least, like, I think the first one was just basically he didn't like Trump, which kind of, that definitely, like, if you don't like Trump and you don't want him to be president, it makes sense to shoot it. Well, you know what I mean. Like at least there's some kind of logic in that. That he don't like him, so he's going to shoot him. Like he doesn't like him, so therefore he's going to shoot. But if you're just some pro, right? I don't see what shooting Donald Trump is in any way going to help Ukraine's situation. He's not even president. I mean, but that would have been one hell of a viral video. I think the most watched footage of all time is the JFK assassination. Imagine that. Imagine. But then also they said he had a GoPro cam gonna take pictures. Right. I don't think GoPro has ever just been about taking pictures. It's always been video. But that would have been one hell of a video. Right. That would have been one hell of a viral video. Him shooting Trump and then him getting shot or whatever. Do you know what I mean? That would have gone viral. Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy that it's two. I don't think that's a bit of a bad thing to say as well. Well, I mean, we can guarantee that next time we're gonna check the perimeters. Like, oh well, yeah, next time there won't be no next time, as Eminem said. Yeah, if Trump does become president, which I don't know whether he will, do you know? Like, I don't know whether he will. I do think I think Kamala will win, personally, because if Joe Biden beat Trump, like Joe Biden was ridiculous. Right, I mean, he honestly made America a laughing stock, bumbling around and that. But and if the American people elected him over Trump, then I don't see how Trump's going to beat Kamala because Kamala's at least like, do you know what I mean? She's actually in the room, like yeah. With Biden, Biden was like, what about that speech where where's my mum? Uh, bro, you're like 90. You ain't got mum. Like, clearly. Yeah, that was evil, I think, putting Joe Biden as president. Like, that was evil. But if he got elected over Trump, I don't see how Trump's going to beat Kamala, really. Like, but if he does, he's got to last out the election. Right. It's something 50 Cent says. Why 50 Cent don't have crazy security with him. Like 50 Cent even today will just turn up places on his own. And he's like, because if someone wants to kill you, they'll kill you. He's like, if you want to kill if your whole purpose is to kill the president, he's like, you can kill the president of the United States if you don't care and all you care about is killing him. Because the president's got to go and shake hands and kiss babies. He's like, and it just takes one person in the crowd to go, bop. Right. Yeah. And it is very true. But, yeah. Trump is lucky that his haters ain't better with a gun. I mean, who has an AK-47 and fires 4 shots? That's the most mind-blowing thing of this whole thing. I'm definitely holding it down. Do you know what I mean? Maybe no as well. I think it's harder to control the gun. That could be a point. If you hold it down, you're like, the aim goes, I suppose. So does the, but. I suppose like it's a more accurate shot. But yeah, who does this guy look like as well? Because as soon as I saw the thumbnail, I was like, he really reminds me of someone, and I cannot for the life of me think who it is. I don't know whether it's an actor or what, but yeah, crazy, crazy. Like I say, in our country, the last biggest thing of I don't even know if it was prime minister to be honest, but the last thing we had was someone broke in the queen. Like the queen had some fella just sitting on the end of her bed like once. Like that happened a few years ago. I don't know whether the guy really wanted to kill her or not, or do you know what I mean? I remember some journalist stuck into Buckingham Palace with a pretend bomb or something. That happened once, but it was like a journalist, and it was a bit like, who cares? Um, And like I say, the only other thing I could think of attack on a politician was, I can't remember whether someone threw a sandwich at one of our politicians, tipped something on them, or something happened. It might have been Prescott. I don't know. I can't remember. But we don't have assassination attempts. Like I say, that's definitely well, I suppose other countries do too. But yeah, I thought I'd do this video. Yeah, crazy. I'd like to know if in history, any other presidential candidate has had 2 assassination attempts. Guy was pretty smart though, putting tiles and that in, but I mean that was a big. You hung a bag up there with tiles in it, and you're lying down here. Like, to be fair, that weren't that smart, really. Thinking about it, right? But yeah, crazy, crazy. But yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.